Hey, big bad wood, we can smoke a Ford. Lot of shit I do, niggas can't afford. Had a bad before Sierra, I trapped off the drug. You get hit with FN, then it's these niggas 12 jet like Colt McCoy. I'm serving cooking jet like Chips Ahoy. I'm rocking water, my nigga got a shore. Why buy they got horse shit inside the garage?
Listen, this big X, bitch, I'm the big B women.
Comics. You're from Lusby, right?
Calvert.
Did you say Calvert? It's no better. There's no county in Calvert there's no town better.
Prince Frederick.
Prince Frederick. This comic is from Prince Frederick. He's new. He's great. He's got more style than I'll ever have. Please welcome Jordan Jello. Like Jello.
How you doing tonight, guys? Can move that over here. Well, you know, I guess I should introduce myself. This is my first time at the tavern. Well, sorry, I was traumatized as a child. I've been here since I was 12 years old, sitting in this bar. Now I'm just kidding. This is my first time performing here, so I'm really glad to be here. It's my hometown. I grew up in Calvert County. I went to Calvert High School, played football, played lacrosse, did wrestling, and then I graduated. I went to Frostburg State. I joined a fraternity when I was up there. Go Delta Chi, yeah. It was a good time. It was a good time. I came back home and now I work with overprivileged children. I do sales. Yeah, we're a handful. We're a handful of people. There's much money coming in. But you know, now that I've grown up a little bit and worked for a while, I've been saving away. I'm 24 now. I'm getting old. I know. I see your faces right now. I mean, Gen Z suck. I know. I was born in 1999. I thought the cutoff was like right there, but no, now I'm a Gen Z. The thing I hate about it is that, you know, every Gen Z has to figure out their identity. That's why they put so much pressure on it. So, you know, now they have all these new ones like she, her, he, him, they, them, you know, Cracker Jacks, you know, all that different kind of stuff. But when I figured out my identity, I realized after years of going to Calvert, growing up on a farm, playing lacrosse and all that, I realized that I'm whitewashed. Which, you know, I don't really get it. I find that too reflective. I like soft black a little better, you know. And we all know soft black guys like Will Smith, that guy from Criminal Minds, Shamar Moore. I'm like one of them, you know, maybe like, well, I wouldn't say R. Kelly, but, you know, I'm a little pea-shy. Actually, did you guys hear that Betty White and R. Kelly actually ended up meeting? Yeah, she went to go see him in prison. Yep. They had a little conversation for a little bit. It only lasted about 2 minutes because she realized he was into a different kind of golden girls. I was, we're having fun. Oh, Jesus. But no, I hate being called whitewash. It's crazy because, you know, the only people that criticize me for being white is, you know, my own people. It kind of sucks. I remember a wise man by the name of MLK. We celebrated his holiday a little bit ago, and he said, you know, judge a man not on the color of his skin, but the content of his character. And then I hang around with black people, and then they go, he's not one of us. As you guys can tell from how I'm dressed. But, you know, everyone asks me, you know, what's your favorite, you know, which one do you like hanging out with more? Do you like hanging out with your white friends or your black friends? And I would kind of say, I would venture to say the white friends, you know. The white friends are a little bit better because they're a little bit cooler, you know. I'm a big party guy. I go out and I have a little bit of a good time, you know. When I'm at my white friend's house, he's having a little birthday party, and I throw up a little bit, and he's like, hey, are you okay? I'm like, no, man, I don't really feel too well. I think I need to lay down. He's like, you know, where's your keys at? I'm like, they're right here. He's like, you know what? You lay down on the couch right there. You're fine. You can have whatever you want. Everything in the food in the fridge is yours. I'm like, okay, cool, man, cool. You know, I go hang out with, you know, some of my own people, and then, you know, I throw up at the party, and they're like, hey, man, where's your keys? And I'm like, oh, they're right here. And they're like, okay, good. Take these and go the fuck home. But another thing about being 24 is that, you know, you're in the prime of your life. This is the healthiest you'll ever be. The bones keep regenerating. You know, it's a good time. Everything heals so fast. But the thing is about older men is that they envy that. So they always want to talk to you about it. Every time they see me, they're usually coming up. Like last Thanksgiving, I was hanging out with my uncle. We were smoking a little bit of, and, you know, I'm hanging out on the porch. he comes in, can I have some of that? I'm like, yeah, man. So I pass on over to him, and he takes a hit of it. He's like, you know, back in my day, if I was your age, I'd smoke you under the fucking table, boy. And I'm like, no, you wouldn't. No. How about you out-coke me, pussy? And I throw a little 8-ball on the table. See whose fucking pacemaker stops first. Actually. Newsflash, I don't have one yet. You know, messing with the wrong one, better sit your old ass down somewhere. But nah, man, you know, the DARE program kind of failed us. You guys know the DARE program? DARE program, right? It's got that little tiger on it, like from the Frosted Flakes commercials. I think the D stands for like drugs are great or something like that. I don't know. But no, yeah, their program failed us because what they did was they lied to us. You know, I had to take it back in school and they were like, you know, be careful because drugs are everywhere. And then I got to college and I wanted to try mushrooms and I was like, where the fuck can I get them? Right? And they always make it seem like it's so evil and so sinister. Like some guy's gonna be in an alley, like every guy's in an alley with a trench coat, like, what's your fix? Give it to me. Come on, tell me what it is. I'll tell it to you right now. They're like, don't take drugs from strangers. Like, duh, Miss Ellison, I'm not gonna take drugs from strangers. I take them from my friends. I'm not trying to be laced today. Oh, man. But I guess I'll leave you guys with this one. So there's one more thing that's cool about being 24, and I think every guy in here can agree. Everyone's been young before, right? What's that one thing that chases you around when you're younger? Cougars, right? Yeah, cougars pretty cool. I like cougars. I see a couple of them in here tonight. They're cannot wait to go home after the show. The cool thing about cougars, I really do like them because, you know, they're almost like second moms. You know, they kind of take care of you. The younger girls won't take care of you, but they know how to cook me a meal, you know. I love them mostly for their snacks. You know, it's like 3 a.m., you just get finished going to Pound Town, and then all of a sudden you're in her kitchen eating her kid's Lunchables. Her kid comes downstairs like, Mommy, Jordan, you got Lunchables in the kitchen. He's like, well, Jordan can do whatever he wants if he's laying down that dick. Oh, God. Jeez. And then they're like, well, what do you tell your dad when you go over there next weekend? Jordan's helping you with basketball. Jordan is helping you with basketball. Correct. All right. Don't look good in the divorce. Okay, you gotta tell him that. Oh, geez. Well, I guess I'll give you one more joke, actually. But I feel bad for the kid, you know, a little bit. I do feel bad for the kid. The reason I feel bad for the kid is because he probably goes to school thinking about it a little bit because he already knows about what's going on. Like, you know, I just imagine him being in the classroom, he's hanging out with his teacher, and his teacher asks the class, you know, what's the first thing that goes up to heaven? And he's in the back waving his hand, and then he gets picked over little Susie. Little Susie, what do you think is the first thing that goes up to heaven? She's like, I think it's your heart. She's like, why do you think it's your heart? He's like, well, because God gives you a heart, you go up to heaven, and, you know, everything's good, and then he judges you based on that. Well, that's a good answer. Who else? And the kid's in the back raising his hand like, oh my God, pick me. And he's like, Gregory, what do you think? And Gregory's like, I think it's your soul because, you know, you come out here and you get all these random experiences and you go up to heaven and God gives you, you know, judgment based on that. Yeah, that's a good answer. And he's like, oh my God, please pick me, I got the answer. And then he goes, I think it's your feet. The teacher goes, why do you think it's your feet? And then he goes, well, last night, you know, my mom was in the room. I walked in on her, her legs were straight up in the air. And she's like, oh, Lord, I'm coming. And if it wasn't for Jordan on top of her, she probably would have went. That's my time, guys. You guys have a good night.
Give it up for Jordan. Oh, I love it. I've never had sex with a mom.
Oh, it's great.
It's great, yeah.